Hi, this is Mike Cuddy, and I'm here with another one of my videos. And this one is actually a barbarian study looking at Germanic wars between Rome and Germanic tribes. And the way that this project was is I basically decided I was going to do a web scrape of this Wikipedia page. It basically has every battle, I shouldn't say every, a majority of battles between Rome and Germanic tribes. So I web scraped this page, and let's actually look at some of the code for that. So this is the code that I was using to scrape it, going right through here. I have to say some of it was kind of annoying to do, basically because of the A, D, B, C, and C thing. I remember I did this project months ago, and as you can see, still would need to take out some of this right here. But yeah, it was a project. It took a while to scrape and get the data, but once I got it, I basically got this file right here, which allowed me to analyze the data. So the data goes from 113 BCE all the way up to, I believe, 569 AD, or the Common Era. So once I had that, I could start to write some way to analyze the data right here and bring it into the project. So now if we look at the actual project itself, the application, before I do that, again, like I made clear, I had the scraping portion of this project, then I had the whole web app portion. So once I was done with the scraping, it would basically create a CSV file that I use down here. So looking at the web app, here it is, the home page. The about page is going to basically be the same that I've been using. Go back to the home page, and now let's look at the data. And I decided to do something different in this, where I had this kind of like bar thing. So if we look at year one, you enter, then year two, let's look at the year 400 and submit. It would say that the Romans won battles 54% of the time between 0 and that. So let's go to 200. So what's interesting about the study is almost every time between whatever year I found, the Romans are winning battles 50% of the time. So you know this powerful Roman Empire and the Roman Republic into the Roman Empire, and up against the Germanic tribes, they're only winning at any given time period 50% of the time. So let's even try like 100 to 300. So 100 in the Common Era to 300 in the Common Era. So here they're winning a little bit more, and that's actually probably the height of the empire, almost a Pax Romana, ending in, I believe, 191 in the Common Era. So there, and then down here I have a kind of a graph that shows their victories, and so the green is the total battles, and the purple is Roman victories. And again, this is using what's it called, real fast, this view chart plugin, which I don't really like, and it was on my airline safety project as well. On my next project that I'll be showing, that'll have a video up hopefully today, Vietnam War, I'm actually using Google Charts. So yeah, I don't really like how this thing is set up here. Look at the down here, just hard for me to just use this. So that, and then I kind of have over here I break up the intervals. So the first is what years and everything like that. And then down here, just kind of a brief conclusion that I just talked about, that almost at any given time period, the Romans are always winning, probably between around 50% of the time. So if you were to make a wager in any given time period, you would know that the Romans, it's a good safe bet to bet that the Romans are only winning battles 50% of the time. So yeah, that's this project. I guess before I leave, I'll just have like the store, the Vuex store, how it works right here. It wasn't that massive at all. So that's it. And finally, I will say that like all the other projects, it's built with Python and vue.js for the client. And I hope you enjoy this video.